Welcome to Today in Oklahoma. I'm Jack Elliott. Today at Valley Hope of Cushing, Oklahoma. With me, case manager Johnbright. John, thanks for having us.
And you too, sir. Thank you.
Good to be here in Cushing, Oklahoma, here at Valley Hope. And we're going to talk about veterans specifically, and veterans who are suffering with addictions, and how you go ahead and help these individuals get through the situation they're dealing with. How does that all begin?
Well, a veteran that's in crisis can call the national hotline, the 888-273-TALK number, and ask for services there, or they can go through 9-8 or contact the VA directly. Once they've been stabilized and assessed, substance use disorders counselor at the VA can make a referral to Valley Hope for further treatment.
All right, I've got a question because sometimes I've heard, or at least I understand, some veterans are a bit apprehensive about coming forth with their addiction and seeking treatment. Why is that?
Well, it's intrinsic to the population. The veterans as a whole have a difficult time with surrender. We're ingrained that we don't surrender, and so sometimes that's very important when it comes to admitting that you're powerless over the conditions in your life at the time, and that you have to put your flag up and say that you need help. So sometimes that's a little bit of a barrier.
When a veteran comes to Valley Hope for treatment, what are some of the steps they go through?
Well, first off, they would have to be referred coming through the Veterans Administration. Mm-hmm. If they're using marketplace insurance, they could be referred here on their own, but we would identify their veteran status when they get here. Just like any other patient in the process, they're given an education-based or therapeutic opportunities throughout their tenure here, their time here, and then of course, veterans are given an opportunity for some peer interaction on a weekly basis through small group sessions, and we recognize their service and we try to acknowledge that while they're here.
That's what I was going to ask is if you have a group of veterans who maybe are also all going through treatment at the same time, that probably helps in terms of the interaction with each other.
It does, sir. It takes them back to a place where they were very stable and gives them that opportunity to maintain that kind of fellowship and camaraderie that they once enjoyed in the service.
And what is your specific role with the veterans?
Well, I'm a case manager here, so I serve the entire population, except I do once a week lead and facilitate a process group just for the veteran population.
Okay, and your passion, what drives you with regards to veterans?
Well, I entered the United States Marine Corps in 1988 and served my time there, took a small break in service, and then entered the U.S. Army National Guard and did another 10 years. So
wow.
I am a veteran myself, and so I'm closely connected to that population.
Well, as we always say, thanks for your service. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
If someone wants to know more about Valley Hope, is there a website they can check out?
Absolutely, valleyhope.org. And there is a veterans link on that site there, and you can scroll through and read a lot of information about Valley Hope. It's well represented.
Valleyhope.org. Johnbright, thank you so much for taking the time to visit with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. I'm Jack Elliott, and thank you for joining us on Today in Oklahoma.